It's us, the reject rundown. It's bigger than life. Sorry we're a little bit late today, but we're here to talk. To my left is a main man, Stu. Can't stop walking, man. To the show. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
I'm so cold, but I'm here. I'm ready. I'm Old Man RJ. Right next to me is the modern day LL Cool J, Zach the Mac.
Yeah, that's right. It's your boy, Zach the Mac, Zach the Attack. Zach was never ever whack. I'm here, ready to talk good trash, ready to talk some shit, ready to get into it. You know what I mean? No big deal. We're doing a thing. All right, we're gonna pass it off to the guy right here, man.
What's up, everybody?
To the host that don't know the most.
Oh, relax. It's been Tony Kid. Thank y'all for joining us, everybody. Thank y'all for tuning here. 216 Net. Let's go, everybody. We got a lot of stuff to dive into with the whole in the booth. All right, we get into some good sports talk, right?
Big sports.
Yes. So first things on the board. As you guys all know, we always love to do our picks, WWE picks. Last night was Clash at the Castle. I got it right.
Yeah, you got it right.
I got it right.
Proud of you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. That's right. What a hand clap, sir. Yeah, there we go.
Thank you.
So, yes, Clash at the Castle, everybody. Happened yesterday. We did do our picks. So, at this point right now, I would love to sit there and say who guess who won.
And it wasn't a fluke this time.
It was not a fluke. Yeah, that's right.
Is there a reason why this is right next to me at the
Stun
moment?
on him. Stun on him, old man.
I mean, I'm just asking.
Stun on him. Pop a collar. You know what I'm saying?
I'm all dressed up in some old Joe gear today because, a champion recognizes a champion when he dresses up nicely like that.
As you should.
So, old man, I guess I'm going to have to.
It's not a guess.
I am the title holder. I was the previous title holder. Oh, man, you end up getting the picks correct this time, okay? You are the new Reject Rundown champion going forward.
This time there's not an asterisk around it.
Thank you. And at this point right now, we're just going to let you know you can warm it up for me. I will take it back.
The hell for you,
month.
it's all for me.
Like what, in a year or so?
No. This ain't no Roman Reigns, man. This ain't no Roman Reigns. You better go somewhere.
The minute it came to me, it said, "Hey, John, I want to go."
No. Not even close.
Actually, if you think about it, that was me.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. Not even that close.
No, don't do this with me.
When you handed the belt to me, you're like, "Hey, John, doesn't want to leave you."
No. When they got handed to me, it said, "Hey," and he knows where it's home.
Yeah.
That's why it stayed with me for almost a year.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
All right, let's go on to the next one.
I don't know if it's going to be holding on to you that long, okay? I wouldn't say that much. Now, otherwise, we're still in the midst of SG3 and I's tag team against our brothers here on 216 Net. Let me tell you something, brother.
Shout out to them.
That's right. You guys tune in on them. They're on here not next Tuesday. The following Tuesday, they'll be live with us. The 13th. September 13th, everybody.
Exciting.
So tune in there. We'll got to see who won it.
Maybe you know what? We should make a special appearance on that show.
I would love to at 7 o'clock. Sure.
I'm sure they'd love it as well. I'm sure they would love the company.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I'd love to show up.
Especially because I feel
If
like
we
we already won.
Yeah, more likely we won now. Let's put it this way. I think yesterday, we pretty much got a good down pack match. Yesterday,
we already did. So
exactly. We're looking pretty good today. So just saying. So we'll show up over there, everybody. Now, otherwise,
I'm feeling her.
Otherwise, review on Clash of the Castle. Oh man, you did see the pay-per-view yesterday, correct?
Only one match I missed out on, and that's Gunther versus Sheamus.
Okay.
I missed out on that, but
one of the best matches of the night.
Not just that, they said it's one of the best intercontinental matches.
I would have to say, I watched that wrestling match, and no lie, I was excited. I didn't know what Gunther could bring to the table or what he was all about. And sure enough, they put on a show between him and Sheamus. They put on a really good show.
Brother Tim, let me tell you something, brother. I'm killing it today, though. Either way, though, we're killing it today too. So
yeah, I don't know, man. I have to agree with that one too. We'll see, brother Tim. But otherwise, Gunther versus Sheamus, it was a heck of a match. It was good. I don't know who. Well, no, Gunther and Sheamus more physical. We're talking about Sheamus. Yeah, we're talking about Sheamus walking out of the match at the end of the match, just nothing but blood come out of his chest.
Wow. Okay.
All because of chops, right?
I heard about that. Some nasty chops going on.
Yes, very physical. Very physical. But no lie, let's put it this way. I the only critique that I would say about the pay-per-view yesterday, I'm gonna call it pay-per-view now, was that it felt like each match was in competition with each other.
Well, they should be.
Well, that's why.
Like how it was back in the day with Attitude Era.
Back in Attitude Era, Stone Cold and The Rock, they talked about this in interviews where they said, we were out there trying to compete against the guys behind us.
Exactly.
And the winners of the night will win beer.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So like
that goes to show. Even the women's matches were pretty good. Liv and Morgan versus Baszler. I was actually very shocked at how well that was going. But I kind of already had a good feeling that Liv was going to play the I'm getting beat up throughout the match.
Well, she's the underdog champion.
Yeah, she's not your typical Trish Stratus, Lita. They're building her out to be like that girl that has to overcome the odds.
Yeah, exactly. Which is fantastic.
But
which is good for
team
her.
as well. The standing ovation for Sheamus at the end of the match was awesome, and it was.
Yes, very true. It was fantastic. For him to lose it. Now, in my mind, you would kind of get a gut feeling that, oh my God, this is his retirement match. But actually, honestly, it was actually just for him being celebrated.
I mean, he's been there for goodness knows for how long. And you know what, though? Bleacher Report had that one at A+.
Wow, nice. That's good.
No other match at A+.
Is this Sheamus' first time going for the Intercontinental Championship?
No.
He's done it before.
Yeah,
right?
he has. But this was the first physical match that I've seen him actually go for. Now, in my mind, I actually thought he was going to take it because it is in Clash of the Castle. I think it's his hometown, if I'm not mistaken. Or country.
Wrong. Country. He's Irish.
Two different
countries.
Oh, different Caucasian state. Got it. Okay, my bad. Whoops. My bad. Different Caucasian state. I apologize for that. Whoa.
Ireland. He's Irish, man. You got to look at the Irish. All right, it's an Irish thing. Right?
Yeah, okay. Gotcha. But yes, heck of a match. Drew McIntyre versus Roman. Like I told you before, oh man, I said it again. Something about Drew and Roman, they just like unleash it in the match.
I think because Drew and Roman are not going to do 16 suplexes in a match.
That is very true.
It's straight up, you hit me, I hit you.
And creation, creation, like doing different moves, doing different type of standards, and knowing when to pace yourselves throughout the match. That was one.
Talk about the spear.
Yeah.
That was the one that
Drew McIntyre hit. Come on,
that was pretty.
Yeah, you did a good job.
Another thing I like about this match is, you know how Roman always wins with that little run to the ropes, come back and spears the guy?
Yeah.
I was so crazy to see that Drew kicked out of it.
Dude,
yeah, that's true.
Like if you think about it, it was to the point where you were gonna. It felt like a Warrior versus Macho Man, where where Warrior it was like he looks up and he says, "What else do I have to do?" And that's like at this point where everyone's asking, "What do they have to do to finish it? Like, what's the next step?" And lo and behold, we found out.
But the one thing I liked about this, it wasn't too cartoonish.
No, not at all.
If you see the spear in the pin,
yeah,
the guy kicks out. He's not going, "Oh, he kicked out. I can't believe it." No, he's laying there looking at the sky like, "Dang, what else?"
Well, if you Roman did do that.
True.
He didn't do it right away, but he did do it eventually when he was
like,
that was
third one or second one.
That was second where he was like, that was three. That was three. And he was like, it wasn't. It was
the frustration.
2.
That's more of a acting right there.
Yeah. That was great.
Yeah, it was great. I mean, otherwise, throughout the whole card, I would definitely have to sit there and say is that it was a fantastic card for knowing that Triple H is now helming the future. So it's a great future because I would definitely say, Zach the Mac, you're an Attitude Era type of guy. You were watching it throughout the whole process. Yeah. I would have to say that this is something to get hyped for because this is what's moving down the future. And I like where it's at. I like the direction. So now AEW has a great competition that's happening right now, All Out. So if you guys are actually, back and forth with us, let us know how it's going.
Tim and Tom, I guess.
That's exactly right. They're going back and forth with channels, maybe double screen, picture type of thing.
Oh, yeah.
But, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Yeah. So otherwise, let's go from there. Now,
I think it's more one than the other, but not the point of the conversation.
That is true. Now, otherwise, in that Clash of the Castle, there was a possible real-life beef that I think that is happening behind the scenes, but I don't know. I would like to get you guys' opinions on this. This whole skit that we had last Monday Night Raw between Seth Rollins and Matt Riddle now is what we're saying as on screen about this whole, family leaving, your kids leaving, all that good stuff. Behind the scenes in the parking lot fighting and all that kind of stuff. After Raw is done airing, another fight inside the ring. Is this something type of thing we can sit there and say there's a real life beef going on there? Like Shawn Michaels, Bret Hart type of situation?
Apparently they used to have real life beef. I'm not sure if that's still going on now, if they still have that beef going. Mm-hmm. But way back in the day, these two didn't like each other because of their wives. Wow. But now I'm guessing more than likely they kind of bury the hatchet or they're just being professional. Look at what they built.
And at this point, though, for the comments made, I don't think that's professional.
No.
It does seem really, really personal. It seems like you're attacking.
Because Riddle ends the promo.
Victimizing him, if you will.
Yes, thank you.
Riddle ends the promo by saying, in your relationship, we know who the man is, and that's Becky. Promo ends. And then after the promo,
drop the mic on his ass.
Yeah, and then after the promo, that's when Seth says, "Hey, you still there?" He's like, "Yeah, I'm still here." He's like, "Oh, okay, cool. Well, if you want to talk about my family, let's talk about yours." "Oh, yeah, that's right. You don't have one. Your wife divorced you, and your kids don't want to see you."
Ooh,
damn!
Wow.
Mm-hmm. And then
on
it was
TV.
like,
yes,
yeah, like they showed it.
Right.
They said a couple words in there that I'm not going to repeat, but yeah.
Mm-hmm. If you're gonna go back to something that reminds me of this, think about Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels when Shawn literally called out Bret Hart. Well, Shawn is the one that was doing it.
True.
When he said Bret Hart,
seen sunny days.
Yeah. And that beef was like.
Yeah,
fire.
Exactly.
From Kent, good writing from the new creative team.
Yep.
And then he said Triple H asked the what is his name? Asked them to pass the envelope and it's working.
Yeah.
So basically,
That's
doing what Vince could not have done, and that's what I'm saying before, and I'll say it again.
Yes.
Let the writers be writers.
Yeah, true. We're not going soap
But
opera no more.
also too, kind of let the writers be writers, but also let the superstars do what they need to do to draw in the crowd.
One thing is that if you ever look back in the days when John Cena or even Roman, when they were going back and forth with all these better talkers,
Facts.
You ever realize how the Miz had to hold back when he's talking to Cena, just to make him look good.
A lot
Same
of people,
with Jericho.
exactly. You got a lot of those superstars that went against him that you could feel that I'm not going to say too much because he's John Cena.
Yeah, the company's protecting this one.
There you go.
And it's now we're in the day where the company is no, if you're better than this guy talking, go ahead and show it.
Yeah, that's true.
We need that. That's what we're missing in WWE.
And I feel like like I said before, I think with Triple H going in there and really pushing everybody's envelope and saying, you want to be on the screen, push it. Push the limit. Yes, old man. Do you need to say something about the title?
Oh no, it's just so pretty.
It's pretty. Oh,
yeah.
that's fine. I told you, man. Just gawk at it all you want, man. But it's ain't gonna stay with you all night, man. Just stay, man. All day, man. Oh, okay, you're right. He loves to chime in. He loves to antagonize me, man. That's what it is.
The hate.
Golly, it just calls for me. I don't know why.
Yeah. All right, everybody. Moving on to boxing stuff, people. We got some stuff to talk about boxing. For some odd reason, Jake Paul and Anderson Silva is set for October 29th on Showtime pay-per-view.
They're trending, too.
Yeah, it looks like
trending on Twitter.
It looks like Zach the Mac. Do you believe that this will be canceled? No, but I'm asking that question. Do you think this is going to be canceled in the last minute like he's done? The last two fights?
Well, the last two fights have been the opponent. It hasn't been Jake.
Well, yeah. I love to use the word. I love to use the word allegedly. Allegedly. It was the other guy, not Jake. Allegedly.
Do I think it'll be canceled?
Yeah. Do you think?
I hope not. I want to see him get punched.
Thank you.
Right
Now,
square in his mouth.
That being said, who, how, and when?
Oh wow. Silva.
Ooh.
Hopefully early in the fight. Hopefully. That's just me hopefully. But
is it 12 rounds though?
No,
I don't think so.
I think it's
probably exhibition.
10, 8 rounds probably.
Max. If so, I'm just gonna go with early then on another round. So we'll go with early, hopefully early. Yeah, knockout. Feeling, right?
Knockout?
Yeah, it's
very good.
Knocking the hell out. No TKO, just one knockout. Just out.
What about you, old man? It's gonna be some pitter patter. Another Mayweather fight. Or what do you think?
Who, where, when, or what?
Who, how, and when.
Oh, okay.
So who is gonna win? How they're gonna win? And when are they gonna win?
So I got the barber.
Huh?
No,
the barber.
How the barber beefcake?
Yeah, exactly.
How with the shears?
I think Anderson Silva's gonna take him. Anderson Silva has a pretty good stand-up game.
True.
Amazing stand-up game, but at his age,
you do gotta keep that
have to play the age factor. But age is just a number. I mean, George Foreman knocked out Michael Moore, 48 years old.
There you go. Good brother.
So it all takes place on how determined you are.
That is true.
So I got Silva, late rounds knockout. No, Silva decision, on on October 29th because, you know, how, when. So,
Oh,
yeah.
or
whatever you were asking.
Thank you.
Attention to you.
Next thing is going to say,
That's fine. That's fine.
SG3,
who do you got in that one, man?
Of course, man. This is my guy, Anderson Silva.
Oh, I thought you were going to go
boy.
Jake Paul, man.
Absolutely not.
Jake
I know
Paul.
that's your boy.
I know
Jake Paul's your boy. Yeah, that's your boy.
Wait a minute here. When the heck did I agree that I said I love Jake Paul? I always wanted his ass
You're
to
wearing
get
his
knocked
shirt
out.
right now underneath the dress shirt.
No, man, that's not the
He's on the
truth.
Superman. That
Nah,
shit.
not at all, you guys. No, that's not me.
Plot twist.
No. Tony Kid will never go off the air or TikTok or whatever. Follow us live. No, I'm just kidding. No, never that, man. Never. No, none of that.
So to ask you,
to ask me, I
Paul,
think Jake Paul, 3rd round knockout.
Wait, didn't he say he's not a Paul fan?
I'm not, but it's Jake Paul, you guys. Come on, man. That's his card. It's his invitation to Anderson Silva. It's his money that's going on the line. You really think that he's going to lose? I highly doubt it.
So we're going to put on September 2nd. September 4th, 2022 at 9:17. Tony the Kid is a Jake Paul fan.
No, man.
You think that Silva's too old? You think he can't knock him out?
Not even all, man. It's just more or less. It's the same thing with Willie. I thought Willie had a chance.
Yeah.
But man, looking at how the fight was going on,
actually,
he kept cocking his lip.
You got somebody. We got somebody agreeing with you.
Yeah.
Kent Jones said, Paul in 5 with the late round TKO.
See, thank you.
Oh.
See, me and Ken see eye to eye in this one. We see eye to eye in this one.
You said round 3.
We're not. Well, yeah, I said round 3, but I mean, he's gonna knock about cold. He's gonna do a Tyron Woodley thing. Blink, boom, down.
Same way everybody else has followed against him.
Yeah, exactly. He's gonna watch his right hand. If you guys seen that right hand, just keep going right side like a cot. That boy's. He's aiming for that. He's
sound
aiming
like
for
a real Paul fan, man. Analyzing his fights and shit. No.
Otherwise, everybody, on to some boxing stuff. We got some good news. We like to kind of chime in and put something different here. You know, old man put us a good setup here. I asked him to look up on boxing things and look up something historic for us and bring this up to the crowd. Okay, not something cool. WBA. You know, at this point right now, was founded by, you know, celebrities back 100 years ago. But he was called NBA.
National Boxing Association, I believe, right?
And they changed the name. They changed the name to WBA, which is pretty cool. But a lot of fights that happened in the past 100 years, if I'm not mistaken, that was celebrated this past August at the end. What was the date? August 23rd?
August 23rd. Is their celebration when they became WBA.
There you go. So over those 100 years, there was a lot of boxing matches.
101 actually.
101. There you go. Now there was a lot of boxing matches. Fantastic, great matches that we've all probably seen. Maybe that happened before our time, but we saw again. You know, rewatching with YouTube videos and all that good stuff, whatever case it be. So, not man. I was gonna say you, but you put down the list for us. SG3, name them down the road and let us know what type of matches that we missed out on that we actually love.
That you could probably still watch on DAZN.
Exactly. That we're going to DAZN everything like that, as you guys can see.
So not only am I going to give off the top the boxing fights, but I'm also going to give off the champion of the class.
Very cool.
So, lightweight championship. First champion was Benny Leonard, January 1921.
I know they like that.
February 28, 2009, Juan Manuel Marquez defeated Juan Diaz for the WBA, WBO, and IBF championship by KO.
Shout out to Marquez.
Welterweight championship. First champion, Jack Britton, awarded title back in 1921. September 16, 1981, the showdown. Sugar Ray Leonard defeated Thomas the Hitman Hearns. Unified World Heavyweight Championship by TKO.
Fantastic. One of the hell of fights.
Absolutely. January 29, 2009, Sugar Shane Mosley defeated Antonio the Tijuana Tornado Margarito Mosley, won the WBA welterweight championship by TKO in the 9th round. Super welterweight championship. First champion was Danny Moyer, October 20, 1962. Bad Blood, the first fight, Bad Blood, September 14, 2002. Oscar De La Hoya defeated Fernando Vargas by TKO for the WBC, WBA, and Bacon Ring Championship.
That was a hell of a match. De La Hoya and Vargas, man, that was a real
one. That was a comeback of De La Hoya.
Man.
Middleweight Championship. First champion with Johnny Wilson, awarded January 1921. First fight, St. Valentine's Day Massacre, January 14, 1951. Sugar Ray Robinson defeated Jake LaMotta by TKO for WBA Middleweight Championship.
Fight.
Mm-hmm.
The War, April 15, 1985. Marvelous Hagler. Thank you. Hagler. Marvelous Marvin Hagler. Marvelous Marvin Hagler.
Hey, we say it more than time, man.
By third round TKO to retain his WBA, WBC, IBF, and middleweight championship. September 29, 2001, Bernard Hopkins defeated Felix Tito Trinidad by WBC, IBF, WBA, and Ring Middleweight Championship by TKO.
Nice.
And now we're going to go to Heavyweight Championship.
Yeah.
First champion, Jack Dempsey, awarded back in January 1921. September 23rd, 1952, Rocky Marciano defeated Jeff Dorsey.
Jersey Joe Walcott.
Thank you. Jersey Joe Walcott by 13-round TKO.
13 round, though.
That's
a lot, man. That was back in the day. They used to go
13
to win a ring and a WBA NBA championship. You were going to say something.
Okay, that fight, if I'm right, Walcott is actually going for the kill, and Rocky Marciano pounced him with the Suzy Q to knock him out. That's how clean that fight was.
Nice.
February 25th, 1964, Ali defeated Sonny Liston for Cassius Clay defeated Sonny Liston for the WBC and WBA championship by the TKO in the 7th round.
Yep.
Fight of the century, March 8th, 1971. Joe Frazier defeated Muhammad Ali to officially become WBA, WBC, and ring champion by decision. The Sunshine Showdown, January 22nd, 1973. George Foreman defeated Joe Frazier by TKO in the 2nd round to become the WBA, WBC, and ring championship. The Rumble in the Jungle, October 30th, 1974. Muhammad Ali defeated George Foreman by KO in the 8th round to become the WBA, WBC, and ring champion a 2nd time. November 9th, 1996, Evander Holyfield defeated Mike Tyson by 11th round. Holyfield took TKO for the Holyfield got a technical knockout over Tyson for the WBA championship.
Now, Charlie, we apologize for the long list of pieces, but go ahead real quick.
Ali or Tyson?
Oh, good one.
So, to answer your question,
Ali or Tyson?
If it was... Oh, go ahead. You go ahead. Go ahead. Go first. Or Muhammad Ali.
Ali is my boy. Ali is my hero, and I'll always say it. However, though, get me a young Mike Tyson with Kasumato, Ali goes down in 5, plain and simple. Line them all up. Tyson knocks them all out any day.
I would highly agree with SG3 there. If you get Tyson in his prime, right when he had his actual trainer that brought him up, and you put him against Ali, there's no way Ali's walking out of the fifth.
You can't rope a dope them punches to the gut all day.
No way. It was a different breed.
Are we talking about rope a dope Ali? Or are we talking about
it wouldn't even matter though. It wouldn't matter. He was a different breed. It was a different breed between him, between Tyson, Foreman, and freaking Frazier. A different breed, different stats, movement, everything.
I'm gonna just say one thing right now. Like I said, Ali's my hero, but I've always known that one flaw about Muhammad Ali. The great Muhammad Ali always had that glass jaw. So believe me,
allegedly.
No, there ain't no allegedly. Everybody knew the fact that he had that glass jaw. At this point, doesn't matter what the rope-a-dope does, but at this point, it goes down.
Oh, you gotta get your hands on him though. If you can't get your hands on him,
Ken Jones responded. Ali all the way.
Yeah.
Ali was the smart. He would have he would not play.
Been drinking?
Nah, man, just can't read what you're saying, man. It's too
well, you need prescription glasses, man. You can't even squint your eyes.
Ali all the way.
Yeah,
Ali
man.
was too.
There it is.
Yeah,
Ali all the way. Ali was too smart. He would have outplanned for Tyson. You know what, bro? Like I said, I can't. I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, that's the thing.
Tyson was a rock'em sock'em robot, just coming in like this.
Yeah.
I'm
telling you,
that's the thing.
If you can't get your hands on Ali, how are you gonna hit him if you can't touch him?
No, that's the thing. No,
you know what I'm saying?
There's a different style than Tyson from before with his trainer compared to right after his trainer passed away and then his fights.
How you gonna hit something you can't touch? How you gonna hit it? You can't.
No, he would have landed. He would have hit really
Hold on,
nice.
wait. There's one thing though. Ali, if I'm not mistaken, was 6'4". Tyson was 5'10".
So he can work from his body up, maybe, but yeah, still though.
Oh no, man!
And so you going for that body, he's going for that jab too. So it's like yeah, man. I don't know. I gotta disagree.
Yeah, but that's nothing too. Tyson's stung like a goddamn not a bee, but he was going after like stop, man.
So Alexis Aguilar just responded. How many reads does it take to read one comment?
Don't look at me. Don't look at me. That's not under my job description at this moment right now. I've been drinking for sure. I'm just saying. I know that for a fact.
Can't actually enlarge the text. We would have this.
Hey, man, that's the production company, man. The titles there. No, otherwise, besides all the other matches in the sense, what The other one that really stands out would have been Sugar Ray Robinson versus
Jake
LaMotta, and then Marvin Hagler versus Thurman or Hitman. The Hitman, Thomas Hitman. Those matches right there already were history.
Her than Marvin Hagler. I mean, that just start of the bell was just straight up punching and
exactly.
war. Oh, I remember differently. I remember that Hearns threw one big shot, hoping to knock him out. Okay, let's go. At the moment, let's go happened. All you saw was Hearns say, "Hold on, let me back up now."
Yeah, that was crazy. Even Leonard versus Hearns. See, here's the thing about boxing. Like over the 100 years, we've gotten a lot of matches that were fantastic, that have historic in every weight division at this point right now. And the good thing about it and why it's such a dynamic type of sport moving forward is that it still brings it history. We just got it with Tyson Fury, his running through. It's actually going great between him and big guy, the other guy that he's been beating up.
Wilder?
Yes, thank you. Wow, sorry, big guy. Sorry, big guy. But you know what I mean? Like,
the big guy, the
tall one, man. He's trying to make a name for himself, but he's been beating them up. And then he's just making a whole different style. He's bringing heavyweight back. He brought heavyweight division back up to what we were so excited before in the past with Ali and Tyson and all the greats and stuff.
So, gonna kind of
what?
LeBron or who?
That's MJ.
LeBron or MJ? I'm picking MJ all the way, man. MJ all the way. LeBron would have been just saying.
We could do this for our basketball show.
Yeah, that's true.
LeBron twice as tough.
Bron
all day. Bron all day.
No.
Bron all day.
MJ.
Bron all day.
Ali, man. Look at MJ, man. He's holding me back, man. Ali, man. No, man. Okay, who's the next?
You can't do that one.
Who's this one? Who won in a boxing match between Trump and who?
Biden.
Look,
you know what?
Not gonna lie. If this match ever hit YouTube, I'm just saying Biden might actually pull off the victory.
You know what? Nah, dude. You know what? Don't forget. Trump.
Like, what was that MTV one with the claymation?
Oh, Deathmatch?
Celebrity Deathmatch. Yes, Celebrity Deathmatch. We'll put that on there. That would fit perfectly right now.
Biden's gonna come in with
no lie, I wish FTV would bring that match to bring that back. No lie. Come on, man. That was at its infancy. Yes, at its infancy, it was one of the coolest things to watch on MTV. Celebrity Deathmatch.
The dude with the mustache fought the Indian every time.
Yep. The one I love was when they brought in the girl. They brought in Pamela Anderson and Chris. Yeah.
Britney Spears and Christina Aguilera.
Oh yeah.
Judge Rose is like, who's who? I'm Britney.
Yeah. Exactly. No, that would have been great. Now let's move on past the boxing history, everybody. Great stuff. I think we got more boxing matches to come moving forward, so it's gonna be more histories down the road.
We'll hit some historic moments.
Exactly. Moving on to NFL things, everybody, because man, NFL's upon us, and we got to talk about it, everybody. 49ers somehow restructured Jimmy G's contract for a 1-year deal. Now, it's making him the highest paid backup. Now, SG3, you are a football fanatic type of guy, right? I would have to say, according to your attire at the moment right now. Fantastic. Why?
Because nobody wanted him.
Nobody wanted him.
Plain and simple, nobody wanted him. So what happens? You know what? We're going to restructure your deal.
Yeah.
Trey Lance is our guy.
Mm-hmm.
Should have been from last season, but Trey Lance is our guy.
Yeah.
You're not going to be the backup.
True.
I mean, on top of that, there's a reason why the 49ers for the past, 4 years have become probably the highest running team in the NFL.
Yeah, true in a sense, but it's like, come on, man, you're investing into your rookie right now, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
That's why they're doing what they're doing.
So why bring back Jimmy G? Like, why not use him to get some collateral here? Like, trade him off and say, let's get some picks, let's get some more picks or whatever. Wouldn't you want to do a smart move like that?
Who wanted him? I'll go ahead and wait for your answer again. Oh, okay, nobody wanted him. Okay, cool.
Wait, whoa. Wait a minute. Uh-huh. You mean to tell me Bill Belichick didn't want Jimmy G if he's on the market again?
No.
Really?
Nah, Bill wouldn't want him.
He wouldn't want him back?
That's too much of a risk right now for his career.
Wasn't Belichick?
He can't afford the risk.
Wasn't Belichick really hyping him up before, the whole Tom Brady versus range?
How many years ago was that?
That was about 4 years ago.
That was more than 4 years.
How many Super Bowls has Belichick won, and how many Super Bowls has Tom Brady won since then? So let me tell you. So you mean to tell me?
Yeah.
You mean to tell me that Belichick wouldn't sit there and say, "Hey, let me bring back Jimmy G. I'll put the cards on him. I know he still got his arm and stuff like that. I got my offensive line that can protect him. Let's get him out there.
I don't think Jimmy wanted to play for Belichick either.
Hold on, give me a second here. Hold on.
You saw?
I want you to do me a favor.
Huh.
After this, me and you were going to have a separate conversation. I want you to give me a 15-minute highlight of Jimmy G throwing 40-yard bombs. Go ahead.
I'm not a Jimmy G fan, but I'm just trying to be an advocate for this guy here.
Give me a fire.
Just saying, man. Just saying.
We got a comment.
Go ahead.
So Kenton Jones said, once the Bears are done playing Glennon, they would pay for him. True. Above that, Patrick Mahomes or Aaron Rodgers?
Well, this guy might want to answer that one. He's not a fan of one of them.
I'm not a fan of either one of them. I would fire both of them on the spot. Just saying. But
I got to answer Aaron Rodgers.
Oh,
sorry. I'll say it confidently. Aaron Rodgers.
Okay.
Mahomes is that guy, but Aaron Rodgers.
You know what? Yeah. You know what?
Aaron Rodgers.
Look, I'm not. Respectively, if you give Aaron Rodgers, you give Aaron Rodgers a solid line, you give them, momentum and stuff like that. Aaron Rodgers, I think for sure. Aaron Rodgers. Yeah. Patrick Mahomes, I'm just saying, like he had a good, first 2 years, 3 years. He does. He has some phenomenal skills. He got skills, but he's a very high risk player. And last year, that boy was leading in interceptions each and every week. So that tells me that your little risk-taking defense is starting to catch on, and they're starting to prepare correctly.
I think at this point, it's not even that, though. It all showed up in the Super Bowl against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Mm-hmm.
They ain't got a line.
Yeah.
They don't have a line to protect this man. So at this point, what are you going to do? You're going to blitz more because, they ain't got nothing to protect you.
And then all the safeties, they're just going to drop back farther. That's it. That's all you got to do.
That's all you're doing.
Yeah.
And what are they going to do this year?
Sorry, Pat. We didn't mean to expose your game like that, bro. But
I do. Your game sucks.
My bad, Patrick. I'll let you get that MVP.
We get Patrick. Oh, sure. Let's pick him to come to Chicago. Oh yeah, let's him have come to Chicago. Hey. That boy would have been dead in the water after the first year. He would have got hit.
Mitchell Trubisky was that much better.
He would have been. Oh, my arm.
Because Mitchell Trubisky is that much better. Okay, cool.
Yeah. All right, moving along. We got to talk about speaking of the Bucks. Good thing you brought him up. Tom Brady ranked number 1 out of 100 players. You mean to tell me the oldest guy on the teams? On each and every team?
We're not talking about the oldest guy. We're talking about TB12.
Oh, okay, about TB12.
Infamous,
okay.
TB12.
Infamous, yeah.
Actually, there was a meme that said that if he gets another plastic surgery, he's going to look like beautiful Squidward.
So otherwise, Tom Brady on the board, number 1 out of 100 players. Now, here's my thing. Zach the Mac, is it a fair assessment between all the other 100 players that played in the NFL? Do you really would count him as number 1?
They did it out of all of them?
Out of all that, I'm the most active right now.
Okay.
So number 1 right now, though, let me just read something where it says, Ken Jones said, Rex Grossman is our quarterback.
Hey, I like Rex Grossman, man. Didn't he bring us to the Super Bowl?
He did.
Didn't he take us to the Super Bowl? No, I'm just saying. Didn't he take us there? It was Rex Grossman.
Number 8.
Rex Grossman. You can even ask Alex the barber. He already knew that I was hyping up Rex Grossman.
The team that took us to the Super Bowl that year, and I'm not even going to look over here. Defense and special teams. That's what
Devin Hester.
You're saying Devin
Hester that year.
Devin Hester was the one that took us with his phenomenal Hall of Fame season.
That's what helped a lot.
Yes. Defense.
Special teams. He said it. Devin Hester.
Otherwise, continue on. Fair assessment for Tom Brady. Do you really call that a fair assessment?
Yeah. On active players, why not, dude? You call him Mr. 100 if you want. The guy's, hey, he's good, man. Yes, definitely. It's Tom Brady. I mean, he's not, you can't say he's washed up yet. You can't. You honestly can't say it with confidence. So
ask him.
Huh?
Ask the old man.
Old man, what?
Ask him if it's
yes, old man. Old man's advice here. Okay,
do
you
really?
See
what you're doing the wise man thing.
No,
there's old man's advice.
I'm doing it.
Would you pick the old man to be number 1 of all the other NFL players?
That are active right now, because the main reason why I told you to choose him for this question, because he's a Peyton Manning guy.
Oh, well, Manning's not even there no more, so I'm not going to say.
But he's never liked Tom Brady because of Peyton Manning.
That is true. Oh, okay, sounds good.
Well, okay. Tom Brady. I am gonna say at the moment yes, because he has gone to Super Bowl a countless, 6 times, not 16 championships like Ric Flair, but he's been a 6-time world champion of NFL. 7? Really? Wow.
You said really?
Is it really?
Wow. Okay, cool.
He currently has a record. No team. He has more than all the teams combined. But any team in general, because the next one is 2 with 6, and then it's 2 teams with 6. He's the only person to have more than even
an actual franchise.
So that tells you a lot. I mean, that tells you that Tom Brady is at this point the best of them all at the moment.
Okay.
So yeah, I have
fair
to
assessment.
Agree. I can't. Yeah.
Can't argue with that, huh? Fair assessment. All right. Now, speaking upon Tom Brady, though, he was missing in action for an 11-day absence, or whatever, from the team. But the media keeps wanting to know exactly why he was absent.
Why?
Exactly. So should we get the answer on why he was absent for those 11 days?
Because we heard that another Manning is coming into the NFL.
No.
Oh,
when it disappeared.
That Manning is in high school. No. No. Yeah, dude. No. It's not even worth it. Like,
Tom Brady doesn't have the answer.
Let the man be. Let the man be. Plain and simple.
Gonna be, and he did a Bret Hart face. I'm the best there is, the best there was, and the best there will be. That's all we need to know. That's all we need to know. Okay.
Wait till that season starts. Boom. Put a pin in that. That's what he said.
Okay, sounds good. Now, Denver Broncos want to put their names in the media here, everybody. Denver Broncos wants to sign Russell Wilson to a 5-year extension. 5-year extension. $165 million guaranteed.
They did it already, didn't they?
Yes.
They did.
They just did that right now.
They did, yeah.
Is he a quarterback?
Yeah, he's their quarterback.
He left the Seahawks for Denver Broncos.
Is he the one that we also wanted with the Bears, or no?
There was speculation.
He did. I didn't want him.
There was speculation.
SG3 wanted him. I never said that shit. Bring him
We could have this conversation later because I got receipts.
Oh, really? I said Russell Wilson? Nah, hell no. Man, really I say that? I was drinking at that time, man. I was drinking, man. No, don't bring no Russell Wilson here, man. Now, was it too soon to pay him the money, SG3? Was this too soon? At $165 million guaranteed? Too soon? I mean, the start of the season hadn't even begun. 1. 2, do you really think if, let's say, for instance, he wins the Super Bowl the second season, is he going to stay past that?
Yeah, and I don't think it was too early for Denver's situation. I think they kind of were willing to invest in that for Denver, because last time they went to the Super Bowl was
he's in there for their 5-year plan. You're my 5-year plan.
Yeah, I mean, you seen the pictures. Him and Sierra are all about it.
Oh,
you got Sierra out there with them. I think it was a good move for Denver. Russell in his career, I was shocked that he decided to do that, but
it wasn't even him. John Elway traded for him, and John Elway knew what to do.
That's true,
man. So, but still, man, I would never. I don't know, guys. I'm just saying, Russell Wilson at Denver Broncos right now. He's 31 years old in the NFL. What, in his 10th season?
Did you not see his receiving core before you went your
But that's what I'm saying. His man, I don't know, man. I think he's a little hype.
So where do you want? You want him back on the Seahawks? You prefer him there? Just stay there?
I don't even know why he left, man. He had a team, man. He had Pete Carroll, man. Was Pete Carroll one? One of the great coaches?
Get out of the studio.
Oh, that's not. Oh, okay. I might have been watching different NFLs last season. I'm sorry. My bad. You're right. I guess. Okay. You guys are experts.
It's a good move.
Hey, look, I'm just the narrator here. That's all it is. Y'all the experts. I'm just y'all.
It's
you know what I'm saying? I'm writing the check. Y'all can cash it if y'all want. Just saying. I'm just saying.
It's a good move.
Okay.
He's out there playing chess. Everyone's playing checkers. Look at it that way. Okay. Look at it that way.
Gotcha. All right.
Look at it that
way. Now, speaking upon NFL season, week 1 is upon us, starting the 8th of September. Right? Oh, I'm gonna say, oh man, look at you. I'm gonna call you old man.
Go ahead, man.
You look like you're old.
Yeah,
you are. Now the rejects though are picking 5. We're picking 5 games, and we're gonna make our picks here, everybody. We're gonna see what's gonna come out of this by next Sunday. So they're right down the paper. Now, speaking upon that, the first game we got on the board starting this Thursday is Bills at the Rams. Then we got on Sunday Raiders at the Chargers, Steelers at the Bengals, Packers at the Vikings, and if I'm not mistaken, Buccaneers at the Cowboys. Okay? What do you have for your first pick, SG3? I'm going to let you go first.
Bills versus Rams?
Yeah.
Rams.
You're going to go for Rams? Okay. Second pick?
Second pick, Raiders.
You can go with Raiders?
All right. Sorry.
Yeah.
No. He's burping over there.
Like word vomit.
Now, Steelers at the Bengals?
Bengals.
Bengals? Okay. We doing Packers at the Vikings?
Vikings.
Really? You going Vikings?
Really? That's the devil advocate in him.
Nah, there's a reason why.
Oh, okay. All right.
Darius Smith got let go because of Aaron Rodgers' bogus contract. So you best believe that man has a target at number 12.
Wow. Okay. All right.
That's a good point. I didn't think about that. I forgot he went to the Vikings. I forgot.
They've been beefing up that defense all out season.
All right. Now Buccaneers at the Cowboys.
Bucks.
I thought you would pick Cowboys. Come on, man.
The left tackle is out. They're out completely.
He said the left tackle.
But they got that Hispanic guy, Lacroix, man. You don't want to pick him up.
He's so irritated.
You don't want to go. You don't want to go Mexico, man. Give him some support. All right, sounds.
This is not
man. Man. Oh, y'all bogus, man. Y'all giving so much better. Yeah. I was that coming from you. I think that came across pretty rich.
On top of that, though,
we're gonna talk about this on Friday, okay?
On top of that, though, I hate Dallas.
All right,
I'm
sounds
just
good.
saying, I hate Dallas.
That's fair assessment. Everyone hates Dallas in this sense. You know what I mean? That's
Huh?
Oh, facts.
I was in Austin.
He said I was staying at Dallas. Like, nah,
all right. Now, what do you guys, Zach the Mac? Who do you got on your picks here in this sense right now? What do you got? Bills and the Rams.
I got the Bills.
Ooh, okay,
Definitely
okay.
Bills.
You got between the Raiders and the Chargers. The Raiders.
I got Chargers though.
Really?
Raiders, but I do got Chargers though.
Okay, all right, very good. Now Steelers at the Bengals.
I got the Bengals.
Wow.
Bengals. Yeah.
Okay, not bad.
Bengals
Packers at the Vikings.
I got Packers. Come
You
on,
got Packs?
Aaron Rodgers all the way.
All right,
Rodgers
sounds good.
He's going in there. He's going in there.
All right, Buccaneers at the Cowboys.
I got the Bucks. Come on,
You got
man.
the Bucks too.
Big
También.
Bucks. Come on, man. Timmy man. He's coming to play.
All right, old man. I'm gonna save you next. I was gonna save you for last, but I'd rather go with you now. Go ahead. What's your picks?
Wow, that's just this. Then
Yeah.
Rams, Chargers, Steelers, Vikings, Buccaneers. There.
That's your 5?
Yeah.
That's what you got? Okay,
Yeah,
not bad.
that's
Not bad. Oh, man, got the good ones.
Skills.
All right. Tony the Kid wants to put
Let's
on
go,
the board,
man.
everybody. I'm going to go with the Rams. I think they're going to win it the first night of Thursday Night Football.
That's the Rams.
No, not at all. I did my
It
picks
is.
way
It is.
before.
It
No,
is.
man.
He doesn't wanna admit
Wait a
that.
minute. So I
Show
got
him
to
out,
go
show him
last,
out,
and I
show
got
him
to
out.
pick it
No,
because
just
all y'all picked something else. Man, forget all y'all, man. Anyways, now I picked the Raiders at the Chargers. I told y'all, Raiders, for some odd reason, I want the attention to be put on them this season. I'm really looking out for this team here.
Why?
Some odd reason. I don't know why. I don't
Have you
know
not
what it
seen
is.
their
The new
offense?
stadium?
I'm
No,
just saying, man. I like the
Have you
quarterback.
not seen
Carr's,
their
man, a
offense?
pretty good quarterback.
Have
Just
you not
saying.
seen their offense?
I'm
Just plain
just saying.
simple.
I like Jacobs as
Is
the
it
running
the-
back,
is it the
though.
new
Jacobs
stadium
is
or
a
something?
hardcore, old school running back. Just saying.
No, it's a club section of the stadium.
What the? All right. Now, I got the Bengals winning against the Steelers, though. I do got that. I think Josh Burrow as a quarterback, I think he's.
Josh Burrow?
Is it Josh Burrow?
I thought it was
Joe.
Joe, but yeah,
Joe.
sure. We can call him Josh if
Oh.
you want to.
Look, man, my
Lucky
son
his
is
brother.
Joe. I mean, my son is Josh.
To be fair, you got a lot of J's in your life.
Thank you. So I got a lot of J's.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, whoa. Hey, yeah, I do. You know what I'm saying? I got 4 of a kind Jacks. Okay, relax.
Relax.
All right. Yeah. Now I do got the Packers winning against the Vikings. Just saying. Okay, I do got the Packs. I do see Aaron Rodgers lighting up the crowd there a little bit.
Lighten up the
I
defense,
do
too.
got
You know
got
what I'm saying?
the Bucks winning against the Cowboys just because it's the Cowboys. Come on, man, Cowboys. Seriously, when you expect them to win, they lose. Just saying. I'm just saying. You know, so I got the Bucks. Now, honorable mention though. Honorable mention. We didn't put this on the board. We didn't say this team at all, but we got our Bears. Okay, our hometown team. 49ers are coming to Chicago, probably for one of the last few times that we're gonna have and host them for a while, to say the least.
Yeah.
Do we got hometown winning or we got the away team winning here? SG3, I can tell is the tip of your lip there. Go ahead, man. What you got,
I'm
man?
thinking 49ers all day.
You been 49ers all the way every day? Man, you wearing Bears outfit, man. That's why you're not getting invited. Chicago's watching this.
This guy's got a bear shirt.
He's not with the Chicago. Just saying, man. They put you in the
I
doghouse.
can critique everything.
No.
We
Because
don't
they-
have time. We don't have time.
They don't have time. We don't have time.
You're
We got
You're
much-
the fan that's right now excited because they went 3-0 in the preseason. I'm not.
No, not at all, man. Just saying. Not saying.
So you're going with okay.
Yeah, he's going with Niners. What do you got, Zach the Mac? You got the 49ers?
You know, because I'm true to where I live. You know what I'm
Thank
saying? I don't know how to. I don't cap over here.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Bears.
Still go Bears. Thank you very much.
Scaredly.
What about you, old man?
I'm not scared. I'm not scared of what's gonna happen.
You sticking with history and sticking with the Bears?
I am old.
Okay.
I'm old school like that. So yeah, I stay with my team.
Sounds good. I'll stay with my tape too. I'm picking the Bears on this one. You feel me? Why? Hey, they just went 3-0 in the preseason.
Again,
SG3?
second and third strings.
Come on, man. But come on, be happy, man.
Proud of them
She's
too.
in
They're going to go to the Super Bowl because they want to get second and third strings. Absolutely. Yes, sir.
It might be the greatest thing to actually face all second, third strings because all the first strings get hurt.
Yeah, that could be right. It's been like
the
injury
most
season, man.
incredible
Oh,
thing
teams
to ever happen.
Thank you. Very good.
But then on top of that, though,
over second and
hey,
third
old
strings.
man. On top of that, though, there is 4 other teams in the AFC that also went 3-0.
That's true.
Oh, Lord.
So, okay.
All right.
Let's keep going.
All right, yes. Let's move on to the NBA stuff, though. We got a trade that occurred that SG3 was so excited for.
I called it a blasphemy.
He did.
I called it a blasphemy. What the hell are you talking about?
I thought you were excited for this trade.
No, I said this is a sin. What are you talking
Why
about?
would you be? But did you say last show that he was excited for this trade?
We were excited for him to leave, but not for the decision.
The trade
he
it
made.
was.
The decision that he decided to make is to go to.
You got luck. You got luck.
Don't put words in my mouth.
You got luck. Exactly right. But listen.
Whatever.
All right, that's right. Donovan Mitchell, everybody, was traded to the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Man, what the hell
Yikes!
is
I'm just saying, yikes. Did Cleveland get the steal of the century, SG3?
Yeah.
Question.
Very good.
Question.
Thank you. Yeah, he did. They did. You think so?
Because, I mean, at this point, he had the choice to go to Brooklyn. He had the choice to go to Miami. He had the choice to go to the Knicks.
Okay.
And
Right.
the unsung hero.
Yeah.
Facts.
Freaking. There's actually a lot of memes too about how he was supposed to go to Knicks. Like the Knicks are very, very salty about that. So
Stephen A. Smith is salty about it.
yeah,
That's
a
true.
lot of that would be
agreed.
crazy.
Hold
But
on, wait.
agree.
Kent Jones just said he going to play with Bron and Bronny.
That's true. That's true.
A year or two, yeah, right.
Hometown. But what was that? Frank. What? Hometown, both good. Oh, okay, sounds
Both
good.
good.
All right, not bad.
I agree with your friend.
No, otherwise, Cleveland. Did they get the steal, man? They get the steal, Zach the
Yeah,
Mac.
they got a steal, man. They didn't even get a steal. That was a robbery, man. That was crazy. They stole that, man.
I mean, they
from
got
that
some
team.
first round picks though. I think Utah got a lot of 3 years worth of first round picks at that point, if I'm not mistaken. And
I'm not
to be
exactly
worth
sure
it
on that
though,
trade.
to be worth it for Donovan Mitchell,
But
the
again,
Spider.
Yeah, I mean, men can light him up. That's number one,
I don't
especially in a weak and kind of semi-weak East Division. Firstly, secondly, though, he complained about not having help.
Yeah.
Last time I saw Cleveland, I wasn't.
Well, the thing about Cleveland, I think they're confident though, is because they went pretty far last year into the playoffs. They did, but still, they got knocked.
They made the playoffs.
They did. They went to the playoffs. They did pretty good last year.
The play-in playoffs, and then they lost.
No, they got into like first round. I think even the second round, but they got swept. I think second round.
I don't know, man. That
But-
ain't gonna go nowhere, man.
I think he's
I'm
trying to
just
get
saying,
into
man.
Kent Jones just
Uh-huh.
said Utah needed to blow it up and rebuild before they couldn't get anything for him.
I guess.
It
I
makes
mean,
sense.
that makes sense. That makes sense.
That's
Like,
exactly what they're doing.
He's a
They're
high
rebuilding.
price
No,
figure
yeah,
right
that's
now,
exactly
so why not make it worth it? I got you. So we'll see how that trade works at the beginning of the NBA season and see if it actually panned out pretty well. But in the meantime, we got to promote, everybody. We got to promote Alex the Barber over here. Don't forget to get your haircut at Dynasty Barbershops, everybody, over there at Antioch. The address there, but also, too, as well, check in with Booksy and look up Alex Garcia. He is our barber in this town with us here, okay?
Guy with the
Great
clippers.
haircuts. He
Check
does
him out.
barbershops really well, really family-owned barbershop, so please tune in and make sure book your appointments today at this part right now. All right, peeps.
Yeah.
Let's move on to Let's Talk About It before the end of the show, everybody. We got a couple things to discuss here. Chris Rock, everybody.
Yeah.
He was invited back to the Oscars.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
He was invited back to the Oscars to host 2023.
Could you imagine that? Like,
What?
could you imagine him opening that email? Like,
Hold on,
Yeah.
wait, ain't that about a slap?
Now, obviously, Chris Rock turns the offer down. Obviously.
Wisely.
Yeah, he turned the offer down. But my question here is that did he make the right decision? I'm gonna start with you, old man. Did Chris Rock make the right decision on turning down the Oscar invite?
I believe so.
Yeah.
I don't have a reason why other than, the thing of what happened within this year's Oscars.
Okay.
So I wouldn't, if I have something to remember, I'm going to walk out right now and not do what happened to me last year.
True.
So,
Like
yeah.
I said, it was kind of a
Could you
slap.
imagine?
Yeah.
though?
I mean, let's put it this way.
What if they got him with the other cheek this year? No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
No. He said front hand last time. Now this time he said backhand. Everybody.
Man, okay. Oh, wow.
Now speaking upon that though, Zach the Mag. Will Smith recently actually did post a little apology video, you know, reaching out to him, but also, making statements like it was a little fuzzy. Mm-hmm. I didn't really realize what I was doing until it happened. I don't know what occurred in my or transpired through my actions.
Will Smith is
Will
Smith is a lot of things, man. He is a lot of things, but a liar he is bad at. I'll tell you that. Bad at it. Bad at lying. Come on, man. You don't fuzzily walk up to somebody and smack the hell out of them on national TV.
Thank you.
And cuss him out. And cuss him out, right? Behind off camera, right?
Yeah, exactly. So that just tells
on camera and off camera.
Yeah,
that tells me that you are so whooped by your wife over there that one look and stare at her saying, "You better go do something right now." Yeah, you know what I mean? But I mean, for Chris Rock to turn it down, I also think it was a fair decision on his part. Because let's put it this way, I cannot see Chris Rock hosting anything at this time right now besides doing his live shows and doing his stand-up at this point. But going up on the podium there and hosting a show and then making jokes as these type of shows go about and do, it's like you already know someone's not going to be happy now. Mm-hmm. That also gave an open window to anybody that gets joked on to sit there and say, I want to retaliate somehow. And now you're on live TV. I'm pretty sure a lot of people are going to want to make a name for themselves and do something like that against somebody.
You know, as well as I know, as well as everybody on this table knows, that there's going to be the first thing they're going to drop.
Yeah.
So I'm going to just say a couple jokes.
Yeah.
I don't want anyone to get offended and come up and slap me.
Period.
I expect that to be the first joke we said out of the mouth this year.
That is true.
I don't even watch the Oscars, but I know it's going to happen.
But now, was that ballsy on Oscar, though? On the Oscars themselves? Do you really think that was a ballsy invitation for them to sit there and say, hey, Chris, just, come on, just come on.
We know what happened last time.
Look, listen. I didn't realize that Jada, was going to be so sensitive about your little joke, which I don't think would think it was a bad joke in the first place. And, this time around, we're going to put 2 security guards as a pun to the rest of everybody throughout the whole show. And that way, whenever jokes that you say, the security guards will be right there. We got you, Chris. We got you. We protect you really good. You want to come on back? Come on, man. It's going to be great TV time.
We did get some comments right there.
Huh? You really think so? Oh, go ahead.
Ken Jones said, you also said that slap hurt like hell.
He did comment on it and say it did hurt.
I bet he did. I mean, like, come on, man. He came with it like that's a real force that he came with it. But I think he was practicing that slap too, though. If I'm not mistaken, he was practicing that slap. There was a video that showed that you got to hit like this on the shoulder.
Boy.
With it, you know what I mean? I think there was a video that he did that on YouTube. Yeah, you got to put some oomph that came across that slap there, so that way it gives them the real feel. Am I right?
The one thing that makes it, a lot of people are talking about that slap is the fact that if you look at Chris Rock's face, he actually leans into it and closes his eyes.
Yeah, you notice that too, right?
That Will Smith's about to smack him.
Let's put it this way. There was a lot of critique and a lot of criticism that came upon that too as well, because there was a lot of little slow-mo vids that kind of really set it up to put that perspective of, was it a hoax?
Like that too.
That's true. So Ken Jones also just said, no, they had to. They couldn't ask.
They couldn't not ask.
No, they couldn't not ask. Okay, I didn't know you wanted to.
No, that's true. That's true.
Double negative in there.
Yeah.
Then they would look like they were part of it.
Yeah. They're involved in hosts.
Then it's like they knew what Will was gonna do.
Yeah.
And basically, like, we're gonna just shut it up because we want viewers, because no one really watches the Oscars now.
Gotcha. Yeah, that does make sense. No. But otherwise, I think all in all, for us to sit there and discuss at this point right now, we can kind of say that Chris Rock made the right decision. I'm not about to be embarrassed any longer, even though it did help my stand-up, purchases right afterwards. Just saying. But I'd rather not go through this whole, scrutiny all over again and stuff.
And my brother stand-up.
Yeah, that's true.
And my movie career.
And your movie.
And anytime I'm a host, anytime ever. Again, after that.
Gotcha.
So.
Oh, okay. Yeah. See, look, I like how y'all chimed in there. Very good, guys. Very good. Now, other than that, there was some sad news for a lot of our cosplayers around the world at this time right now. Well, actually, good and bad news, to be honest. I have to say. Warner Brothers Discovery, sorry, had to correct myself there, decided to cancel their DC Fandom, everybody. DC Fandom was created during this whole COVID time frame to kind of show out their show the fans on live, internet streaming and stuff like that. What are the new movies and shows that could be down the road? But go ahead.
Kent just said something, and this is kind of funny because this is all for you. Who watches the Oscars besides the rejects?
Actually, that's funny because me being the old man, I ain't even watch it. I
didn't watch that season. I was looking through. This is my thing. I didn't watch it. I was looking through my Instagram, posted up. All of a sudden, Will Smith got slapped. What? So you can put up on there, rewind that.
Somebody sent me the video.
That's right. Yes, I did. Because I thought, I was like, look at what happened.
I was playing FIFA when this happened, and all I got was
man. I was like, what? I was like, I see that slap across. Is this? I thought it was part of the show for a minute there, and I'm like, is this for real? I'm like, that was for real. That really
definitely thought it was for real.
Back to what I was saying. DC Fandom was, brought out there for everybody. It was a virtual event for people to, tune in to DC and what they wanted to do with the new shows and movies and do their announcements. Kind of like Comic-Con in San Diego, right? If I'm not mistaken. San
Diego, Dragon Con.
All the major, all the major cons like that in a sense. So it's like you have to wonder why they did so. But they did, come on board and let everyone know that, look, we're canceling it not because it's not something that we want to do, but we want to have a DC Fandom and a type of our own Comic-Con convention and put that for people to show up lively, do a live event more so than do that on virtual. Because of the way I think Comic-Con went down in San Diego, there was a lot of positives that happened there. Mm-hmm. So smartly, I think they're saying let's helm our own and do something like that for the future. Now that's a good thing. If you're oh man, I know we know some cosplayers and stuff like that. That being said, is that a good or bad thing for you?
I'm a cosplayer. I mean, if they were to come to Illinois, I would be there. I'll walk over there, walk into the building, dressed up in my Willy Wonka costume.
Willy Wonka, okay.
I got to, man.
For DC, you want to be the Riddler.
Yeah. That's right. Or my Riddler costume.
Or your Riddler costume, that's true. Or the Grey Ghost.
The Grey Ghost. I've done that one too.
Yeah, that's right.
Think about that, huh? The guy said Willy Wonka.
Well, because Willy Wonka, Batman picks up villains from Disney movies. He's had Alice in Wonderland. He's had
So that last time I remember. Disney don't own Willy Wonka, brother.
I thought they did.
No.
Look, anyways, that being said, like, are you okay with that now? It hypes you up though, right? It hypes you as a cosplayer
because I've always wanted to do something more, like go to a DC event.
True.
I love the fact that they are going to do something like that. At least you get to have movies coming up, and you get to be there with the fans and listen to the fans as we roar when we hear like Batman and Superman coming back, another movie. So I mean, even as a fan of cosplay in general, I'm waiting for Triple H to create a wrestling Comic-Con.
Ooh, hey, hear it first, everybody. Old man suggested a wrestling Comic-Con convention. Very good.
Triple H, I'm talking to you.
Okay.
Look.
Whoa.
I need a wrestling Comic-Con. I'm sorry.
Hang on, man. Hold on, man.
But with him announcing...
Don't cash the check. Don't write a check that you can't cash, my man. Hold on, man.
I'm bringing it up.
Oh, okay. Sounds good. All right.
Bring me... SummerSlam announcement? WrestleMania announcement?
Okay.
Anything. I'm down for it.
Yeah, he's about to put a match on first. Do the promo there. All right. Otherwise, Zach Mac, I mean, let's put it this way. Because they didn't have anything else to sit there and talk about, you can see this be the reason why they canceled DC Fandom. They canceled every goddamn show and movie that's coming on the board. Am I right?
And future movies.
Yeah, that is pretty wild. It's pretty... I don't know if it's beneficial, but I mean, hey, it's a decision. I don't know, man. That's DC for you, though. I mean,
so far,
so far,
that's going that route, man. It's money saving at this point.
Right? You know what I mean?
It's plain and simple. What they're trying to do, they're just trying to clean up a mess that they got.
Yeah. So I think going forward, they want to look at next year. Let's start fresh. Let's start brand new. We got 2 movies that are coming out next year, not this year any longer. Next year, everybody tune in. Right. It's gonna be a whole new setup. And a whole new different vibe, if I'm not mistaken.
And if I'm right, they're finally they're still in the building of it to getting their own Kevin Feige, whatever his name is.
Yeah, Kevin Feige character. Yeah, that's true.
So let's see what he does for us.
That's true. We don't know who that comes about, but that's coming up down the road. So hopefully we get somebody like that, and they kind of give us an actual helm of direction or where they want to go.
Cool.
All right, everybody. It's me, Total Kid, signing off. I appreciate you guys for tuning in here at the Reject Rundown live on 216 Net. We appreciate y'all. As always, I'll see y'all next time. But don't forget to follow us on Spotify and everywhere else, Facebook here, and all our other channels, YouTube.
And not
all this
allegedly.
stuff. Not allegedly. That's right.
No,
Zach the Mac,
this is
say your
everywhere.
goodbyes. Peace, my
This
man.
is everywhere. Follow us
brother.
everywhere. You know, follow us in public. Follow us. Honestly, just go to Twitter right now. Just type it in Twitter at Reject Rundown and just love us. Okay.
There you go. Very good. Oh man.
All right, Reject. In Spanish, I'm gonna say mucho amor. Y'all have a good one. Thank you.
All right, three. Say goodbye, my brother.
Thank y'all for everything. Just to answer one quick question: DC or Marvel? Because it's been asked twice.
Oh.
Listen,
DC.
personally, I'm
Marvel.
gonna say me personally.
DC.
Personally,
Marvel.
in regards to the cartoons, DC, real live action, Marvel so far. That's where I'm gonna go.
Overall, Marvel. I speak for everybody when I say it. No, I'm just playing.
Just like the other guy.
Go on, man.
All right, guys, so,